The Giants are coming up.
The Giants are trading back up into the first round, people.
Wow. Dun, dun, dun. The Giants are on the clock.
Oh, man. So they traded with Houston.
Yes. Traded with Nick Caserio, a guy who, as they say, he's got ants in his pants, always looking to move around.
I think that is up, and we see these trade details right now with the Giants and what they were able to do. And I think I don't think this is a steep price. I think this is
this is exactly the price of doing business.
Yeah, to get up in the first round, to get 25, to give Texans get 34.99, and then next year's third round pick. I don't think that's bad at all. I don't think that's bad.
And you get the 5th-year option with this kid.
With whoever you get in at quarterback, you get that 5th-year option. So I think the cost of business there. The Giants clearly had a plan here. They wanted to get the best value they could at 3. Then they wanted to try to get a quarterback later. Jaxson Dart! Jaxson Dart! Look at these Giants fans. Look at them.
That guy looks like Jaxson Dart's dad.
He does look like Jaxson Dart. Dude, wow, they're pumped. They're like, we got it. They're like, let's go. None of y'all know how this is going to play out.
Dude, this dude's going to kill it, bro.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Listen, all right, let's go. Jaxson Dart, right? I've watched a lot of tape on Jaxson Dart. He is my QB2, barely, though. I have him at 2. I have Will Howard right behind him at 3.
Where did you have Shedeur Sanders?
I think I had him at 6.
Woo!
No, it wasn't. But listen, I'll be honest.
No, it's like,
I almost had him at 5. I don't know. I got to look at my rankings again. I had Riley Leonard at 4. Shedeur was either 5 or 6. I have to look. I think he was 6. I think 5 I had Milrow. I just forget. But
there's a lot of players you looked at.
Jaxson Dart, listen. First read, similar to Shedeur, when they lock on a first read and that first read gets open, they'll get him every time. When the play call is there, they get him. He is able, as you're seeing, he's a little bit deceptive. He'll look one way, he'll look the other. At the NFL Combine is when Jaxson Dart won me over because I didn't like Jaxson Dart so much about a few months ago before the Combine. I wasn't a big fan because he's good on tape.
29 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Good numbers.
Yeah, solid. He could have, but also you look at those 29 touchdowns. He had a few games where he had 4 or 5 against some crappy teams that they were running the score up. Lane Kiffin's offense. Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss like to run that pony offense, they call it. Had one of the best, most underrated wide receivers in this draft in Trey Harris. But what I do like about Jaxson Dart is
most career passing yards in Ole Miss history. Past Eli Manning for that.
You can develop him. And that's the one thing you can do.
The Giants take another Ole Miss quarterback, and they're hoping to have the glory that the former Ole Miss quarterback had in Eli Manning.
That's why they pay the big bucks. That's a good call.
I wonder how much that influenced them taking him. They're like, we saw this before with another.
There's definitely connections there.
There's some connections there. I'm still.
You're stunned right now.
No, I'm still.
You are.
I wanted Shedeur. You're
not even a Giants fan. What do you care?
Because I wanted Shedeur in New York, man.
No, I wanted Shedeur. I hear it.
In
fair enough. I didn't mean it like that.
New York is the Giants' first-round quarterback.
You're a Steelers fan,
as we look at here and what they've done here. I wanted Shedeur to. Hey, Shedeur might still have in Pittsburgh. Maybe Pittsburgh trades their way in the second round. I don't know. Yeah. You don't know.
I'll read you what Dane Brugler had. Shout outs to the Beast. Just his a few sentences on Jaxson Dart. Overall, Dart needs time to develop his progression-based reads and anticipation, things he wasn't asked to do regularly in college, but he's a natural thrower of the football with promising mobility and high-level competitive intangibles. If allowed to develop at his own pace, like we've been saying, let him develop. He offers NFL starting upside in the right situation. He was Dane Brugler's quarterback 3. You know who Brugler's quarterback 2 was?
Shedeur
Sanders, and still not drafted.
Dane Brugler knows something.
Hey, listen, man. He might. I disagree, but what do I know?
What do we like? Here's the thing.
I disagree.
What I do like.
I had Dart 2nd. I have Shedeur 5th or 6th. I got to look him up.
I would have taken Shedeur here, but I'm not mad at this pick. And here's my thing. Which there's another part of it that would have been interesting too. I'll get to that later. But I do think that Jaxson Dart is going into a situation that I like, as we talked about, for quarterbacks in the NFL. He's coming into a place where he does not have to be the guy right away. He can learn from Russell Wilson, who's a really good quarterback. He can learn under Jameis Winston. He comes in, he's a QB3. He can relax. He can be fine.
He's my QB6. You want to know the 5 guys in front of him?
Let me hear.
I have Cam Ward, 1. Jaxson Dart, 2. Will Howard, 3. Riley Leonard, 4. I'm crazy about Riley Leonard. Make fun of me for it later. 5, I have Kyle McCord.
McCord, okay.
I like McCord. I just like his arm. He's got so much of a better arm than Shador, and they both can't run. So whatever. And then Shador's a little better at running, actually. Shador can run
I trust Shador to make.
Yeah, I do too. He's more athletic than McCord, even though he's not like athletic, if that makes sense. Like he gets it.
He's athletic enough. Like he can move enough, right?